Okay, we wake up on the beach again. This time we are doing some more testing. And what we are testing is Righteous Fire Chieftain. Yeah, I think we start with Ground Slam. I feel like that is the easiest one to use in the beginning. We will of course try to get Righteous Fire as early as possible, but of course you kinda need some fire res and regen to make it happen, right? So we will see when we can start the Righteous Fire journey here. Yeah, in order to get the Righteous Fire going, we of course need the Fire Mastery, 1 life per second for each uncapped fire res. And we also gonna need this mastery here, right? Regen 50 per life, 50 life per second. So I guess we're gonna try to get to these 2 masteries as fast as possible. Yeah, and since we are, of course, gonna play in hardcore league, we are gonna focus the character to be defensively capable of dealing with hardcore content, right? So we are gonna focus a little bit more on defense rather than offense, but I feel like that is usually where Chieftain excels, right? You get so much defense very early on that you don't have to like think about it much. It kind of comes with the Ascendancy. You don't need to get like super good gear to get high res and all that. So yeah, Chieftain is a very I feel like it's a very comfortable league starting Ascendancy, right? Here we go. We take recovery, regenerate 50 life per second. Dude, getting the regen node this early on is pretty nice actually. I didn't even think about that, but I mean, we can stand still in the boss fights and just regen up the HP. That's not too bad. Okay, finally we will get the Righteous Fire, I guess. Finally, we get our Righteous Fire. Now we need to get some fire res and we are ready to go. Okay, let's see if we can sustain our Righteous Fire. Oh, we are not actually... Oh no, we are losing a little bit of HP. Oi. Okay, we need a couple of more levels. Oi. But it's not too bad, right? It's not too bad. Yeah. Oh yeah. I should probably use Vitality Aura. Oh, that. Yeah. Hold up. Let's use Vitality Aura. Yeah, I need to remember this also if we do Leaguestart to grab Vitality Aura. Yeah, you got them right. Okay. Now we have Vitality. Let's see what happens. Okay. So I guess we are like on the brink of being, regening enough. So yeah. But we are gonna get so much more. So what we have done now is, of course, you see here, we rushed this way here. So we get fire res here, or elemental res, all fire res here. And we get some regen and some more regen. But the most important at the beginning of the stage here, of course, is flat 50 regen, which is huge for us. And yeah, we also go up here to grab some max fire res now. Which will probably also do that. And then, of course, we go here and get the mastery. So we are at 129. So yeah, the mastery will also give me about 50 regen. So when we have the mastery, we are we are definitely regening enough. Oh yeah, oh, hold up. Yeah, I will get 129 regen. It's uncapped fire res, not just overcapped. Oh wow. Oh dude, wait, we need to get this ASAP. God damn, that is so huge. Okay, I mean, yeah, this is why you do test characters, right? This is why you do tests. So yeah, of course, if we were to redo this, we would definitely, instead of going for this wheel, we will go directly for this wheel. I didn't realize how big that fire mastery was. God damn. But yeah, I mean, if we look at Righteous Fire here, this is why we play it, right? Super smooth. Okay, they were some blue boys there. Okay, yeah, you see here, the monsters, they come in my vicinity and then they get smacked by my burning Righteous Fire. I think Righteous Fire seems to be a quite good skill for Breach. Okay, here we go. So just to be sure here, let's see. We regen 88 life per second now, and when we skill this, boom. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, I absolutely did the wrong thing. So what you need to do is, of course, rush to this wheel first. And I mean, you probably don't even need this, to be honest. Wow, this wheel is this is what keeps you alive during Righteous Fire. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, yeah, as I said, this is why you test stuff, right, for Leaguestart. What the auras are we gonna use? I would assume we do Determination. Do we do Skater Bots? Determination Skater Bots? Is that maybe it? To begin with. Yeah, I think Determination Skater Bots is good, right? Oh, wait. No, wait. Hold up. Maybe we should actually use... No, not Skater Bots. The Fire Resistance aura. Determination and Fire Resistance to begin with. Skater Bots we might use later. But in the beginning now, I mean, getting a lot of Fire Res is just gonna be so nice, right? So yeah. If Purity of Fire we should use. Determination and Purity of Fire. The good thing about Righteous Fire is that it scales damage by life as well. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that is one of the best things with Righteous Fire, right? It feels so good clicking the HP nodes because, yeah, you scale damage and defense by clicking the HP nodes. I mean, that is always feels good to do that in hardcore, I feel. So yeah, this time we will actually kill Elira. I usually take the elemental rest, but since we are gonna get so much rest from our Ascendancy in combination with the fire rest, of course, we actually kill her, and we kill all bandits, so we get the skill points instead. If we look at the playstyle, we are already doing like the speed type of playstyle, right? And yeah, that feels so good that we can get this speed already into our build. And if we look at the single target here, yeah, it is not bad at all, dude. Yeah. Righteous Fire is gonna smack the campaign. Boom. Boom. Okay, wait, here we get Determination. Boom. Here we go. Let's get these auras into the build here. Okay, we take Amplify, yeah. So what we have done now is, yeah, we just paused this way up here. We grab some nice damage, we grab some life, and we grab some nice quality of life AoE here. And we are going to keep on going here for more life. Then we will get some damage here, of course, and then we have some more juicy damage here and also some life. I think we might also take this whale. So, I mean, I feel like the area here is very intense with good stuff, life and damage and AoE, and yeah, kind of what you want. So yeah, very, very nice. I feel like every point here is quite significant also. Yeah, I mean, single target is definitely holding up here, right? This looking hella nice, actually. Very good. Okay, Izaro gets smacked. Boom. We get a super nice Ascendancy. I guess this is also partly why people enjoy playing Righteous Fire as a league starter. I mean, you just get these nice defensive tools such as resistance, right? So, yeah, Tassalio, Cleansing Water, we get this first, and let's just take a look at if we take a look at our lightning resistance when we click this, boom. I mean, yeah, this is, we have pretty much secured our resistances now. This is so nice. Yeah, especially for league start, right? Where it can be difficult to have decent gear. So yeah, wow, yeah, Chieftain is a goddamn league start Ascendancy, that's for sure. Okay, rule of thumb is, of course, 300 HP per act. That means 1500 before first Kitava. We have underperformed in that department again, but I guess this is because we are doing the test runs in softcore, and yeah, maybe I am picking, you know, too much damage, too little defense. This has never happened in hardcore. I always overshoot on the rule of thumb, 300 HP per act. Yeah, but I mean, I also have to say, in terms of defense, with all the goddamn region that we have, like how much do we have? 400 right now. I mean, at this stage of the game, regenerating so much HP. Okay, we also degen somewhat. I mean, but still, we are barely losing life ever. So, I mean, I still think even though we are a little bit under the rule of thumb, we are still a super duper tanky. Single target still holding up. Boom. Okay, now we click tireless. Boom. Okay, so we have gotten a tireless life wheel here. We have gotten this damage wheel with divine judgment. We have gotten holy fire with also exposure here, extra exposure, and we got this life wheel and this damage wheel here with some very nice AoE, of course. I think now I would love, of course, to path to Breath of Flames, but I think we lack a little bit HP for now. So I think we are gonna redo the start here. This start is pretty horrendous actually, and the thing is, if you path this way, you get some very nice armor, you get some regen and also some stun threshold, and also these nodes are not too bad either. So I mean, I think this is like one of the strongest start that you can have on any Ascendancy. So we should probably respec into this start here, and then because we're gonna get so much HP, armor and regen, and then after that we continue the journey to this section here. Oh, we're also gonna need this, of course, and also the mastery, less damage over time taken, super nice. Yeah, but we start with redoing the start here. A little bit of a mini update here. If we can see, you know, we just shield charge, smack some monsters, shield charge, smack some monsters. Yeah, we are, this is also a very splendid league starter build in terms of speed, right? When you, we actually, I feel like we kinda implemented this playstyle almost from the get-go. I felt very strong, and of course, I am thinking from a hardcore perspective, right? And I feel very safe doing this, and I feel like I have been not actually clicking as many defensive nodes that I would probably do in hardcore anyways. And yeah, I feel super safe doing this. So yeah, we are going through the campaign super fast, which is very convenient, of course, in a league start. Boom. Yeah, we did some good damage. Very good single target actually. I think Duedra is a good benchmark of how much single target you do, and when it looks like that, that's good, I think. Now we have finally gotten this point. So I said, or this start here, but I said that I wanted to go to this node here and this, of course, but holy cow, I kind of forgot we have a super important node to take here, right? We really benefit from maximum fire rest because of the Ascendancy, right? So yeah, first off we go this pathing, so we get some very nice fire res, or max res in general. Okay, is that all? Boop. And now, of course, we get the beautiful Ascendancy point. Valako Storm's Embrace. Fire resistance also applied to maximum cold and light resistance. That is so nice. Let's just take a look at this. Boom. 84 old res in campaign. That is goddamn unbelievable. Yeah, so this these two nodes is why Chieftain is a goddamn wonderful league start Ascendancy, because you get so nice defense. I should say especially for hardcore. Getting these two nodes in hardcore is so valuable. Maybe you should try out Elementalist. Yeah, that is... the thing is, I think Elementalist would probably in many ways be better. However, when it comes to big boom expeditions and breach, I think Chieftain actually excels because of the inherent explosions in the Ascendancy. I think that's gonna carry so much for the breach, for instance. Dude, how nice is this? How nice is Blood Aqueduct with the Righteous Fire? Oh, god damn! God damn! Okay, maybe not blues, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no. This is beautiful. This is goddamn beautiful. Righteous Fire is a very nice skill, that's for sure. And then we get some explosions into this. Ay, ay, ay. Boom. 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 Okay, here we go. Solo Steel acquired and Bloodless. So, yeah, we definitely gained a lot of HP rerouting here. I said I was gonna go here, but I actually wanted to go here for more defensive purposes, right? Some HP, get a lot of armor both here and for this wheel. So we rerouted a little bit here. And I would say just in general, I kind of wanted to go here because I also get Ignite chance, right? We get 30 in total, which is kind of nice because we are gonna get the big booms later on, and getting ignite chance is actually super important because they happen so seldom, but when they happen you want the big boom to proliferate the ignites, right? That's kind of important. But yeah, I wanted to try out the defensive aspect instead, and so yeah, let's get the big boom and see how that one feels without high ignite chance. Boom. Okay, there we go, guys. Now we get the very, very, very sexy Ascendancy points. I guess a favorite of many people. We get the Hinekora's Death's Fury and Smack. Yeah, I mean, when the explodes happen, it is just fabulous. And this is, I guess, so yeah, this is supposed to be the defensive part, right? And this is supposed to be what helps us do league mechanics. So yeah, if you kill many monsters fast in a tight area or a dense area, you get some very nice big booms, right? So, and I think, you know, Breach is one of those mechanics that can very much benefit from the big booms, and also Big Boom Expedition, of course. So yeah, I'm looking forward to try this out in red maps later on. I mean, okay, here we see. I mean, yeah, the big boom explosion. I mean, yeah, the explosions is just Doesn't really matter what type of explosions you have. They are always Yeah, I do like myself some explosions. Ay. Very nice. Okay, campaign done and dusted. I have to say, I hecking love this build. I feel so tanky, everything is so smooth, and yeah, very, very, very strong league stuff, at least for campaign. Let's see what happens in maps, but I cannot imagine anything else that this is more than less than wonderful. Dude, I love the explosions! Boom, that's what happens when Big Boom goes on boss. They just evaporates. Boom. Very satisfying, very satisfying. Wow, wait, these also give ignite duration. Wow, dude, these notes are hype. Ignite duration is super nice. Okay, so we are smacking yellow maps without any problems. However, there is one thing I want to test. I want to test to use the Ascendancy's Gentle Touch and see what the clear speed looks like. I think it's kind of reasonable to maybe buy Ascendancy quite early on in the league. But yeah, let's try it out and see what this one feels. Usually when you use Ascendancy, you also want to have some sort of ignite proliferation, which we don't have. But we're gonna use Herald of Ash. It will help the explosions a little bit, I think. And also, of course, we do Avatar of Fire, so we convert the physical damage to fire. Should also do the Master here, 40% fizz converted to fire, so the explosions get real good. But yeah, usually you want some sort of ignite proliferation. with Ascendancy to yeah, really spread out the explosions and the ignites that come from it. But yeah, let's see how this functions on a like very low budget. Yeah, you can see here again. Yeah, getting the extra explosions for Ascendancy I think are so goddamn worthwhile. And yeah, when we are to farm Breach later, Breach and the Big Boom Expedition, I think, yeah, explosions are gonna be mandatory to get some good clear going into the build. We will see. I mean, yeah, at this stage this looks pretty fine, right? However, what will it look like when we have more difficult content? I'm sure we're gonna need ignite proliferation. We will see. Yeah, okay, here we can see how goddamn beautiful this combination is. Everything is just exploding, and it really elevates the clear speed, right? It's actually so much fun to play, and of course when we go for more difficult content such as yeah, Breach and Big Boom Expeditions in red maps, the extra explosions is going to be necessary to kill the monsters, right? Because Righteous Fire on its own doesn't really usually do a lot of damage. So we can see the single target here is not super impressive, right? But yeah, when we go into a group of packs of monsters, we absolute smack them, right? That is very nice. And it seems to be doing okay without ignite proliferation also, but of course, yeah, ignite proliferation is definitely also going to be very important tool to get the big clear speed going, so we can earn the very fast and sweet divines in the beginning of the league. Yeah, but this is fabulous. This is definitely gonna give us a lot of divines if we can keep this up in red maps also, which I think we can, of course. But yeah, oh, this is, oh, dude, oh, yeah, wonderful. Big boom spike. Okay, so we have finished the tree now for yeah, what we are intending to do. So yeah, we did get this wheel here, and we did get this wheel here, and of course the very important mastery, 10% less damage taken over time, which is huge, of course, for Righteous Fire, right? So yeah, let the League Mechanics Shenanigans testing start. And we are gonna first try off Big Boom Expedition. We're gonna do so in red maps, of course. We also got to borrow a ring here with the ignite proliferation. So we are first gonna try to do a Big Boom Expedition without proliferation, and then we're gonna try one with proliferation, and we will see the difference. We will see how important proliferation will be to acquire early on in the league. And before we go in, I mean, also I just want to highlight we have absolute trash gear, and we are only level 80. Yeah, we have on purpose, of course, trash gear, because we want to simulate a super bad league start. We don't even have movements below. What are these boots? Yeah, it's supposed to be super trash just because we want to simulate like worst case scenario league start. See if we still can do some smacking and earn some currency early on in the league. Okay, let's see how this works. This is without the proliferation, of course. So yeah. Yeah, I have to say, yeah, just in general, not very good without proliferation, right? I have definitely seen better Big Boom Expeditions, right? This, yeah, the monsters, they don't really die. You have to kill them, you know, 5x5 or something like that. But yeah, if we can get some proliferation, I think we don't. I mean, it's working, of course, but it's not very pretty, right? Let's see what it looks like with the proliferation. Okay, here we test with proliferation and we see if we notice any difference here. I think, yeah, we just need to get one... there we go! Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, yeah. I mean, it is... it's way different with proliferation, right? Yeah, yeah. So proliferation with Ascendancy, and then you get some... a lot of explosions, and then, of course, that will faster proc your... big boom from the Chieftain Ascendancy. Yeah, I think we learned something valuable here. We really, I think, yeah, for this to be as effective as possible, we are gonna need proliferation and Ascendancy. I think that is super important to get the smacking going fast. And of course, I'm not too fond of this ring in particular. You can get proliferation on cluster jewels, and that is probably what we are gonna intend to do if we do this build. Yeah, but yeah, makes a huge difference with proliferation, that's for sure. Yeah, let's try breach now and see how we fare here. Yeah, I mean, we are definitely gonna lack single target since we have so trash gear, kinda low level, but when it comes to clearing, yeah, we can see that when one... Yeah. When one monster die, everything just... and yeah, look at this. So, yeah, this is exactly what we want. This is how we're gonna earn a lot of divines early on in the league. I mean, yeah, this is beautiful. This is goddamn beautiful. We are doing this with the trash character, and I guess one of the most important things that we need to do is do /deaths 0. We are playing tier 16 maps and playing some league mechanics, and we have not died once. Okay, we had a pretty close call just now. But that is to expect that with this absolute trash gear, 4-link got them skills. Yeah, I mean, I will have to say I am pretty sold in a way. Like, I think this character, if you can get the Ascendancy and some proliferation into the build early on, you're gonna earn many divines quite fast in the league. I really think so. Something that I've been thinking about also is, of course, you could definitely implement block into the build, which I haven't. You know, we are pathing right outside of this block node. We are 1 point from pathing outside of this block node. We are pathing right side of this block node, and also this one. So I think it would be it would be super easy to actually get 75 block on this character, which is also pretty big if you consider what the intention of the character is, to play some league mechanics in the maps. So and yeah, block is very good in mapping situations. So yeah. To some... Oh, also I have to mention, we only have taken 3 Ascendancy points, right? So we still have room to grow, that's for sure. Yeah, but to summarize this character, I think it's hella good. Campaign is so smooth, especially for hardcore, because you get access to so much defense, and with a little bit of... Ignite proliferation, some explosions, you can smack monsters super fast in league mechanics in hopefully a quite safe way. So yeah, I think this is a super good thing to do if you want to earn some currency fast in the league. And yeah, that concludes this character. I thank you all for tuning in, and bye bye.